Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and welcome to this another edition of the Cooperative Voice. I'm your host, Felix Belfield, and it's a fantastic week. This week we are celebrating Credit Union Week, and this week we'll be focusing on a lot of the things that are happening with the credit union movement. We'll be discussing their plans and what do you have, what are the credit unions doing this particular week as a lead up to International Credit Union Day, which is going to be this Thursday. So we'll be speaking a little bit more on that, but this week really is about focusing on the credit union, about empowering financial education with a credit union. And you'll learn a little bit more when we come back from our break as to why this week is so important to us as a credit union fraternity, as a credit union movement. We'll be talking about the plans. We'll talk about the plans that the credit union have for this week and how you can support your credit union as it celebrates Credit Union Week. And then, of course, on Thursday, we'll be having International Credit Union Day, which is Thursday, October 20th, 2022. So we'll talk a little bit more about this global spirit, about what's happening in the credit union movement, and why is it that this week is so important to us. And then once we're done with that, we'll talk about our plans and program for the rest of this week. So we'll be live on air for every day of this week, including on Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll have big celebrations at the respective credit unions. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. All right, so stay tuned, stay locked to the dial. As soon as we return, we'll be talking a bit more about Credit Union Week, International Credit Union Day, and so forth.
To send your money to friends and family. To send your money to friends and family. You want to send your money to friends and family.
All right, yeah, so we're back in. This is your host, Phoenix, and we're talking about International Credit Union Week. This is Credit Union Week. It's a very special time for us in the movement that we talk about the benefits of credit union membership, and we talk about what's happening, what the credit unions are doing this week to celebrate International Credit Union Week. As I told you earlier, International Credit Union Day is celebrated on October 20, 2022. This year it will be Thursday, October 20, 2022. And we'll talk about Credit Union Week contribution to not only Dominica, but also in the region and the world at large. So this week we talk about International Credit Union Week, and we see what's happening. What are the credit unions doing? So why is it that it is so important to us that we celebrate International Credit Union Week? Well, International Credit Union Day really celebrates the spirit of the global credit union movement, and we use this day to recognize and reflect upon the credit unions movement's history. We promote its achievement. We recognize also the hard work, and we share member experience of what's happening in the movement. And so this has been celebrated every third Thursday of October since 1948. So it's not today or this year that we decided to celebrate it. Since 1948, we have been celebrating International Credit Union Day, which is going to be happening this Thursday, October 20, 2022. All of the credit unions will be closed on October 2022. They'll be engaging in some sort of social outreach on that particular day. And we'll be getting into the nitty-gritty as to what each and every credit union has planned for this this Credit Union Week. Our ultimate goal this week really is to sort of raise awareness about the tremendous work that the credit unions and other financial cooperatives are doing around the world, and also in Dominica, and to give the membership an opportunity to get more engaged. So you'll see from the list of activities that are planned, these are designed particularly with the members' interest in mind, that it would increase that sort of collaboration. And so the day of festivities for credit unions and financial cooperatives, we would normally have like fundraisers, open house, contests, picnics, volunteering, parades, and what have you, and so forth. These are some of the things that happen globally. And I will get into what are the specifics that our credit unions are doing to celebrate Credit Union Week. Now, the 74th anniversary of International Credit Union Day, which, like I said, is going to be held on this October 20, 2022. And this year, our focus will be under the theme, Empower Your Financial Future with a Credit Union. All right, so our focus is on empowering a financial future. with your credit union, and how is it that you can do so with a credit union. So this is what we're going to be focusing on this week. Now, as it relates to some of the activities that are going to be happening this week, let me just pull up a few of them so you get an idea as to what the credit unions are going to be doing this week for International Credit Union Day, and also Credit Union Week. All right, so let's start with the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union. So Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union, they'll be having some really interesting stuff today, which is October 17th. They have something what they call Give Back Monday, and they will be making a donation to an institution of care. So they'll be having breakfast for the less fortunate, and this is going to be happening in Grand Bay. They'll be delivering hampers to a needy person in the community. They'll also be having, for this particular week, if you're joining the Grand Bay Credit Union, this is exciting stuff. You will have your entrance fee and passbook fee waived for the week. So if you're joining the Grand Bay Credit Union this week, this is the week that you want to join if you're not a member of the Grand Bay Credit Union, because you'll have to pay no entrance or passbook fee for this week. So you just get in, sign up, bring in the information, and you can become a member. Then there's also a raffle ticket of $5, so they'll have an opportunity to get a chance to win one of two World Creole Music Festival Saturday night tickets. I know people have been going crazy. They've been raving about World Creole Music Festival, and Saturdays where it all comes alive, big lineup. And so they're raffling two tickets, and the raffle is running from the 17th to the 21st. So from today until the 21st, you get to be part of that raffle. It only is $5 to be part of that, but you get two tickets to the World Creole Music Festival on Saturday night. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be huge. I can see some people getting already excited. And then there's Trivia Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow you get an opportunity to answer trivia questions and complete the puzzles on the Facebook page to enter to win a selected prize. So log on to Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union's Facebook page, and you will be able to participate in the Tuesday trivia, or the Trivia Tuesday as they call it, and you will get an opportunity to win one of the prizes available there. So log on to Granby, just go on facebook.com and type in Granby Cooperative Credit Union, and you will be able to be there and win one of the fantastic prizes that they're going to be having an offer tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, it is Interactive Wednesday. What can you do at the Grand Bay on Wednesday? So Wednesday, you're going to come interact with us at the branch about our products and see how the Grand Bay Credit Union can help empower you. So there's going to be an interactive session, and they're going to talk about different things about beneficiaries and will and so forth at the Credit Union Garage. At the Credit Union Garage main branch at 6:30 p.m. So you can come and interact with the membership at 6:30 p.m. at the Credit Union Garage near to the main branch. And that's at 6:30 p.m. Interactive Wednesday at the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union. And there you can talk about things relating to the will and beneficiaries to the account and so forth. So come and be informed. On Thursday, all branches will be closed. And then on Friday, there is Member Appreciation Day. So you can visit one of the branches at the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union, and you'll be able to participate in one of the sessions that they have in there. So you come and you can get your blood pressure and your blood sugar tested at the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union. And you can also come in and use the photo booth at any one of the branches to take your picture in your Creole wear. So they'll be celebrating your Creole attire at the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union. Big stuff happening this week. So yes, October 17th is Give Back Monday. Today, there's going to be a donation at an institution of care. And October 18th is Trivia Tuesday. October 19th, Interactive Wednesday. October 20, all of the branches are closed. And October 21 is Members Appreciation Day. You can visit the branches and you can have your photo taken. You can have your blood pressure and your blood sugar tested as well. So that's what's happening at the Grand Bay Cooperative Credit Union. Let's go over to the NCCU Credit Union list of activities. Great stuff happening. So yesterday they had a church service, October 16th. They had a church service in St. David, and today, October 17th, there's a promotion of product services, VACAs and sub-branches. There's a public session, topics on breast cancer at St. David's branch. There's also a visitation to Celibia Primary School at the Castlebush branch. There's open there, so you get to update your accounts and promotion of benefit from the promotion of products and services at the Lapland branch. And then there's the NCCU Dominica Police Force member outreach at St. Paul's. And then there's going to be giveaways and voucher day at Roseau today. So the branches are all having fantastic things happening at NCCU, and this is happening today. Now, what's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow there's going to be health check at the TIBO office and member appreciation at VCAS and sub branches. There's also open day for updating of accounts and blood pressure and sugar tests at St. Joseph as well, at St. David, sorry. There's also visitation to San Sever Primary School, that's in Cassabros. There's a visitation to Delices Primary School, that's all the way up in La Plaine. That's happening there. There's NCCU again, police member outreach at St. Paul. And then there's the meet and greet member education at Roseau. So a lot of stuff happening at the NCCU branches in Roseau, La Plaine, Cassabros, and St. David's as well. So that's how all happening tomorrow, October 18th. All right, we'll be repeating these programs so that those of you who have not heard it for the first time and you want to know what's happening, we'll be pushing it on our pages and we'll be talking about it daily for this week. You can also look onto the social media pages of the credit union and you can learn a little bit more about what they're doing. On Wednesday, there's a hamper distribution at VCAS, and then there's going to be a talk stressing every aspect of your life. And there's going to be a facilitator, Father Francois, parish priest. He's going to be talking at St. David. So that's great stuff happening. There's also a school visitation and quiz that is happening at St. David's as well. And then there's a health center visitation at Cassabros. Celebrations continue with a visitation to Grand Fall Primary and Jones Bouffier Primary Schools at La Plaine. And then there's again the NCCU outreach, police outreach at the St. Paul's branch. And then on Wednesday now, so you remember Tuesday there was a meet and greet member education at Roseau. Now on Wednesday, you're going to have the blood, glucose, and pressure checks at Wednesday, and there's also going to be the Cooperative promo at Wednesday as well. Credit union, that's what's happening. And then on Thursday, all credit union branches are going to be closed on Thursday. And then on Friday, big celebrations at the credit unions. There's going to be the Member Appreciation Day, Member Appreciation and Health Check at VCAS and sub offices, Member Appreciation and Games Night at St. David's. So that's what's happening there. Member Appreciation, Cassabros, La Plaine, Grand Fond, La Salette, Roseau. And there's also going to be health checks at St. Paul's. And there's also going to be the NCCU on the streets. I know a lot of you have been talking about the NCCU on the streets where they're doing interviews and so forth. That is going to be continuing. There's the NCCU on the streets part 3. And this time the locations are going to be at La Salette and VCAS branches. There's also on October 22, which is the Saturday, there's Market Day with a Difference, and there's going to be collaboration with the District Development Officer, Miss Helen Francis Daru from La Plaine, and also member appreciation at St. Paul's. All right, so big stuff happening at NCCU. I'm just going to repeat them quickly. On today, we're going to be having a promotion of products. There's going to be a public session on breast cancer. There's going to be visitation to the Celibia Primary School, opening of accounts, promotion of products, NCCU, Police Force outreach St. Paul, and there's giveaway and voucher at the credit union. So go down to your NCCU branch today at Roseau, and you're going to be benefiting from the giveaway and voucher promotion. And then tomorrow there's going to be health checks, opening of accounts, visitation to San Sever Primary School, visitation to Delices Primary School as well in La Plaine. And there's also going to be a members meet and greet education at the Roseau branch as well. On the 19th, which is Wednesday, and for distribution continues at VCAS. There's going to be a talk stress in every aspect of your life with facilitator Mr. Francois Paris Priest. At St. David's, there's going to be school visitation and quiz, health center visitation at Cassabros, visitation to Grand Fond Primary School and Jones Bouffier Primary School in La Plaine. NCCU Police Force collaboration continues in St. Paul, and then you're going to have the blood, glucose, and pressure checks, and also copper promotion at Roseau branches as well. Again, on Thursday, the credit union is going to be closed on Thursday, and then on Friday there's Member Appreciation Day, and lots happening there. So great stuff happening with the NCCU folks. And then we jump over to Central Cooperative Credit Union. What's happening at Central Cooperative Credit Union? Well, on Monday there's going to be a chit chat, which would have happened already. Q95 radio from 9 to 9:30. And then there's going to be on Kyrie from 10 to 10:30, and then DBS from 10:30 to 11. There's going to be a chit chat Monday. So today, you would have been able to tune into any one of those radio stations at the appropriate time, and you would have benefited from chit chat. On Tuesday, tomorrow, the focus is now shifted to what we call a Healthy Tuesday. And so there will be health checks at branch locations from 9 to 12 p.m. So tomorrow at Central Cooperative Credit Union, there's going to be health checks at the branch locations from 9 to 12 p.m. There's also going to be a cardio jam with Jollies at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Lindo Park. Big things happening. I know it's always a great thing with the Jolly's Pharmacy crew and this cardio jam thing. So it's going to be happening again, Health Tuesday, cardio jam with Jolly's from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Lindo Park. So those of you that want to stay in action, stay in shape, you can join the Central Cooperative Credit Union there at Lindo Park with the Jolly's crew. And they're going to be there from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Lindo Park. And then there's also going to be Body Action with Mano from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Benjamin Park. So if you're on this side, if you're on the northern side, you can join them at the Benjamin Park. And if you're on the southern side of the island, you can join at the Lindo Park at the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. There's going to be Cardio Jam with Jollies at the Lindo Park and Body Action with Mano at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Benjamin Park. On Wednesday, there's the Give Back Wednesday, and really fantastic stuff happening on the Give Back Wednesday. What we'll do, we'll just take a short commercial break, and then we'll continue to talk about all of the activities that are happening at the Credit Union and for Credit Union Week.
Want to send your money to friends and family. Want to send your money to friends and family. You want to send your money to friends and family.
All right, yes. So we're continuing on the discussion on Credit Union Week, and we're talking to you about the updates and what's happening at the Credit Union this week. And so we're talking a little bit about what's happening with Central. So on Monday, they had a chit chat on all three radio stations, and then on Tuesday, the focus is shifted to Healthy Tuesday, where the focus is now on the cardio jam activity with Jollies at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Lindo Park. And then the Body Action with Mano at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Benjamin Park. So that's what's happening. And then they're going to be health checks at branch locations from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you want to come and check your blood pressure, glucose level, or what have you, go into the branches tomorrow of Central Cooperative Credit Union in Portsmouth and in Goodwill, and you will be able to have free health checks there. On Wednesday, there's the Give Back Wednesday, and you'll be encouraged to like and follow and subscribe to the Essentials page for a chance to win and interact and have great, awesome prizes from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you just need to log on to the Essentials page and you'll be able to benefit. So log on to the page, like, follow, subscribe. There'll be some trivia, there'll be some stuff happening on the page. Just be sure to log on to and enable the post notifications so that you can get the notifications as they happen on the page, and you can be able to win fantastic prizes. There's the in-branch trivia interaction. So once you visit the branch tomorrow, on Wednesday, during the Give Back Wednesday, you'll be able to get a chance to win fantastic prizes. And then there's a donations that will be made to the following institution on Wednesday as well. So Central is making donations to the Lupus Foundation, Dialysis Association, and the Diabetes Association. So these three non-profit organizations will be receiving donations as part of the Give Back on Wednesday. On Thursday, again, International Credit Union Day, all branches will be closed for staff interaction. And then on Friday, which is really the big thing that's happening around, we'll be having Members Appreciation Friday. So you can submit a photo of yourself in Creole wear for a chance to win. The member with the most likes, love, comments, and share will win cash prizes. And then there's a healthy snacks and healthy fruit served to the members. So on Friday, you're going to be filled going to the branches at Goodwill and Portsmouth, and you'll be benefiting from fantastic things happening there. And also, there's a members will win cash and prizes once you visit the branches. Great stuff happening. And then for us on Saturday, we'll be meeting at the formerly Evergreen Hotel, and we'll be having our Q Connect Saturday. So that is a social celebration for all credit union staff and volunteers. Remember, it's restricted to credit union staff and volunteers, and that's going to be happening this Saturday. So we'll be sending around some additional information. So we'll be meeting there at 7 p.m. and having a nice time of social connecting on a social level and so forth. So big things happening at the Central Cooperative Credit Union this week. Be sure to log in. Also at the St. Mary's, they'll be having Members Appreciation Day. They'll be having they will be closed on Thursday for the International Credit Union Day, but they'll be having Members Appreciation Day, and they'll be announcing some other exciting things that are going to be happening at the credit union as well. So the St. Mary's Credit Union will be announcing some other stuff. We are getting in some announcements from the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union and Marigot. So be sure, if you don't hear from us before the end of the day, we'll be sharing those tomorrow as well as to what the credit unions are doing this week for credit union week. So really fantastic stuff happening at International Credit Union Day, and we're also having a big giveaway that's happening at even with the M-Laja. There's an independence scan and win. So once you customers who use the M-Laja and you pay at any one of the merchants during the month of October, you will be entered into a draw to get fantastic prizes. So we have over 200 merchants on our platform that you'll be able to go in and scan and win. And we have the participation merchants there. So you can go into any one of these merchants and you can scan and you'll be drawn into that prize. And all draws will be taking place on the 27th of October, 2022. And it's really good stuff happening for the independents. So we're celebrating in a big way. Scan and win. Customers who scan and pay with Emlash and these merchants in October will be entered into our independence draw, and you'll be able to win fantastic prizes. So really great stuff happening all around. Be sure to log on to your credit union page, whether you're a member of National Cooperative Credit Union, whether you're a member of Central Cooperative Credit Union, Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, West Coast, Grand Bay, or St. Mary's. Log on to their page and then find out what's happening at that respective credit union and how you can be a part of the big things that are happening. And then, of course, we culminate on Thursday, where we have the International Credit Union Day. We'll be having the address by the league president on that day. And then Friday, Member Appreciation Day. So go down in droves to your respective credit union and benefit from whatever it is that these credit unions have for the Member Appreciation Day. And really fantastic stuff happening. We're happy that you're here to support us. And again, we appreciate the support that we're getting on the ground. Emo News, always there. We thank you for joining us on this broadcast. We'll be having some of the registration, and now this is a very popular week, so we have quite a few things. We've also partnered with the ECCB in Financial Information Month, so we'll be having some stuff happening there as well. And then we're also partnering with the JCI that are having big things happening this week. Shout out to the JCI crew that are meeting at the Rosalie Bay as we speak. We'll be doing some great stuff with them as well during the course of this week. So a lot of things that are going to be happening this week that we're partnering with different agencies And so be sure to log on to see what's happening. Again, thank you. In this edition of the Cooperative Voice, we're focusing on Credit Union Week. Thank you, Emo News, for joining the broadcast. Tomorrow we'll be joined by Q95 and DBS Radio as our usual program. And then we'll be having different programs for the rest of this week. We'll be on air for the rest of this week from Monday to Friday. And then Friday we'll be doing the big celebration with the Credit Union Members Appreciation Day. We'll be joined live at some of the credit union locations. We'll be talking to their marketing officers and see what's happening in that credit union. And we'll have a huge interactive session happening on Friday. So thank you all for staying with the broadcast. Thank you all for sharing the broadcast and for supporting the credit union movement. Again, this edition of the Cooperative Voice is brought to you with the kind compliments of Dominica Cooperative Societies League Limited, in collaboration with the credit unions of Dominica and M-Largent Mobile Wallet, providing you great financial technology solutions. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time at 11 o'clock on the different social media pages, and we'll be talking a little bit about what the festivities for the day are going to be as part of International Credit Union Week. So thank you very much for joining the broadcast, and until then, stay safe. Giving a big shout out to the folks at the credit unions who are there supporting us and working to ensure that our member experience is one of the best. Thank you all. Thank you all. A big shout out also to the volunteers and our media partners. Until then, take care of yourself. Dominica World, good morning.
Want to send your money to friends and family. Want to send your money to friends and family. You want to send your money to friends and family.